working lap number 52 here in Vancouver, looking for a Canadian double. He won at Toronto. He's now looking for a victory from pole here in Vancouver, and he is sailing along, having built his advantage up to 9.2 seconds against second place Patrick Carpentier, 14 seconds over Jourdain, 14.8 over Bruno Juncker, and more over all the rest. As we ride along on board with him, I always like to at least spend some time in mid-race with the leader on board if we can, Memo, and just take a look at how it's happening. Take a look at the tires as they heat up and cool down through corners and this, that, and the other thing, to see if there's anything that might give us a clue that it's perfect or something might be a little awry.
Yeah, the big clue, I think, when you're watching on inboard like we're watching right now with Paul Tracy, is they really don't see a lot of corrections from the middle of the corner out with the steering wheel. And you know when the steering wheel is smooth coming out, he's not having to push that hard, his car's hooked up, and he's not sliding around. So chances are, he's got a consistent car that's going to go these times, all distance long, all race distance. And it's really up to the drivers behind him to make the adjustments or to drive harder to catch him.
Fast lap of the race is Paul Tracy, 62.277. He's just done a 62.576, so that's fairly consistent. His fuel load is nearly burned off. He's got 8 laps to go before he must pit, as does Carpentier, Jourdain, and Junqueira. Bourdais and Fernandez, just behind those 4, have 10 laps can do for them, closing the gap, then go from there. 5 laps before they must pit.
Yeah, they really, the second through fourth, Carpentier, Jourdain, Jourdain, Junqueira, and Bourdais, they're all running about identical lap times. I really actually like the way Bourdais' car is working right now, and he's actually sort of caught up to that gap just a little bit closer. And you'll notice, like in turn 2 on the exit, when he's running over the curb, he's really able to bounce over the curb quite a bit without upsetting the car. So I think he might have maybe a better car than the 2 guys in front of him. He just needs to get it a little faster to catch up to him.
Well, let's look at the clock. He's at the line now. He ran a 62.7 right there. Paul Tracy just ran a 62.4. He's got a good car.
If they're able to, improve a second over the guy ahead of him, they're going to be in front of him. And I think for a guy like Bourdais, who obviously has a fast car and just needs some clear.
Carpentier is being pushed away. I think he got out ahead of Junqueira, and Junqueira might have gotten out ahead of